Hey, it kept me from getting depressed. You know, sleep and depression are often connected. If you have sleep disruptions, you are more likely to develop depression. And if you have depression, you're more likely to have sleep disruptions. Well, we've got Dr. Joseph Ogile. He is the medical director of the Clayton Sleep Institute, and he's joining us to help cure both, hopefully. Can we do that, Doc?
We hope so.
Yeah.
We can at least help give you some information.
What came first, the chicken or the egg? In this case, the sleep deprivation or the depression?
We don't usually know. It's what we call a circular relationship, John.
Mm-hmm.
People who sleep poorly have higher rates of depression. However, people that are depressed or have psychiatric illness have markedly disrupted sleep. And so the circle goes round and round. What we try to do is to try to intervene. First of all, to identify it.
Right, where's it coming from?
Where's it coming from? Pardon me. And then to identify how we can intervene and break that circle.
So how do you identify if it's a lack of sleep? I guess that would come easy for you.
Well, pardon me.
Yeah.
It does. The easiness is sometimes people who are having difficulty sleeping is to take time to question them. That's why they need to interact with their care provider.
Mm-hmm.
Because frequently the disrupted sleep is from the psychiatric disease, the depression or the anxiety, and we have to work together. This is where we have to have coordination amongst the physicians or the care providers, because we frequently correspond and talk with the psychiatrist to make sure we're working together. The psychiatric problems, the depression and the anxiety, can be so disruptive to sleep in those cases that we have to work together to solve that problem and bring the sleep into line. However, on the preventive side, poor quality sleep or not getting good sleep habits can lead people over the long term to have much higher rates of depression and anxiety down the road. So when we studied medical students some 30 to 40 years ago, those who had disrupted sleep back then were found to have a 4-fold increase in rates of depression. So if we work on good sleep habits now, good sleep qualities, that's a preventive measure for depression down the road. Once people start to get in a cycle where they're having significant difficulties, then we have to intervene. And the most common thing we see in the office, interestingly, are early morning awakenings, which can be a subtle indicator of early depression. And so people will come in and say, boy, I'm having trouble sleeping, I'm getting up early, I'm having these issues that are cropping up that are new. When we probe and talk to them, they sometimes have the earliest signs of depression. Mm-hmm. That's our chance to intervene on both issues.
What if you have to get up several times during the night to go to the bathroom? Does that cause depression?
That typically is not the sort of thing that will lead to depression necessarily. It's the other things we've talked about in the past where people don't take the time to have really structured sleep habits and incorporate good sleep habits into their life. Those are the things, these poor quality sleep habits, that will lead toward depression down the road in some people.
Interesting conversation, Dr.
It is.
Ogile. Thank you so
John.
much.
Good to see you.
We could go on and on and on, but we might put Randy to sleep, which would be a good thing, Randy.
No, I'm wide awake, John. I'm at work, so we're good.